So I believe an item of mysterious technology is about to be thrown on the table. I'm ready to receive this. That's a lot of stuff. So this is a Kinesis Gaming XL mouse pad. We've got a TKO tournament keyboard and a Kinesis Freestyle Edge split mechanical gaming keyboard. I'm gonna start with the regular keyboard. This seems like a reasonable place to start. And so inside our tournament keyboard is, oh wow, it's a keyboard. Never would have guessed. All right. Why the f are there 3 space buttons? So interestingly, on the back, we actually have double sort of feet. So you actually can lift the entire keyboard up, or you can put some of them down. Oh, you also have multiple stages on the feet too. So you can go all the way up.
Their specialty is ergonomics, so I would imagine that they put enough R&D into this to make it.
Before I get too into this, why don't we take a look at the Freestyle Edge split mechanical gaming keyboard. Oh, well, that's the whole presentation, isn't it? Look at that. I mean, it's a big keyboard. It's a big chungus, as the kids say.
They don't say that anymore.
What do the kids say then?
Notch.
Oh, it's drip. This keyboard's got drip.
What?
This is actually the ultimate keyboard testing experience. I've got surround sound. Oh wow, you actually can take it apart even farther. There's a hidden little extra loop of the cable underneath this flap. So you can actually bring it even farther away if you for some reason want to do that. Takes a little bit of getting used to, mostly because I feel like my right hand always takes a few extra keys. Like my right hand covers like 60% of the keyboard, so like I'm trying to tap T. Just gonna have to get a little bit used to that, but ooh, I gotta look down a lot. That's not good. Yo, that's, ooh. Okay, let me actually put it together. No, because it's still too far. Oh, God, everywhere is wrong. Everywhere is wrong. If you're the kind of person who deals with like RSI, or you really need like something that's very ergonomic, there's certainly other split keyboards, right? I mean, there are keyboards that are a single deck, but you know, they have like that kind of rise in the middle, like the Microsoft one and whatnot, where this could make sense. I'll say it's certainly not for me. But that being said, I mean, the keys themselves sound good, the space bars sound good, it's well damped. It doesn't actually feel quite as nice as the Tournament, which personally, this is a little bit more of the kind of key switch that I like. But yeah, let's actually give this one a try and see how it actually performs. Oh, I'm all used to the split keyboard. Now oh God, this is weird. I forgot how to type. All right, you know what? I love this thing. I would personally prefer to use a model that at least has the arrow keys, but the key switches on this sound and feel phenomenal, right? I don't know if I'm necessarily a huge fan of the split space bar, but the thing is, it comes with a regular space bar. You could swap that on yourself. And honestly, if you get used to it, you probably would be just fine, especially if you're using any of the macros where you're using different things for the space bar. This thing is properly cool. That's a really odd looking package. Okay, so, oh, it's heavy too. Was it shipped like this?
No, we repackaged it.
Oh, you repackaged it like this?
No.
Oh, okay. Should we be slightly careful with this?
Actually, be careful with it.
Yeah, I feel like there's something fragile in here because it's packed a little too well. That's rare because usually I have like a spidey sense of what mystery tech's about. A little tingle in my dingle. Wait, no, that's a different thing. Is this that deconstructed smartphone thing? Oh, okay.
Definitely not.
It is! I knew it! Let's see what's in the mysterious box of technology. Oh yeah. So Grid is the name of the company. Now, I know for a fact these are not cheap.
So this was, I believe, slightly north of $150.
150.
150.
Really? I thought these things were like $300 or $400.
$139 actually.
$139. Okay, this seems more reasonable, especially considering how well it's packed and everything. But the reveal is, wait on. You don't get to see it first. I get to see it first. That's so cool. So it's an actual iPhone 4S, which has been deconstructed. So you see all of the different pieces, right? So everything from the battery to the vibration motor, the main board, you see a little Apple A5 processor. To create this, you're literally buying some old iPhone 4S, which I'm sure when they bought a pile of these things was worth next to nothing, right? And then from there, you just take it apart, which sure is not super simple, but especially with the way they've done the schematic, right? Everything that can be taken apart here has been taken apart. Dude, this is really well done. Another one?
So this one was $170.
Okay, 170 bucks. Got it. Why are you looking at me like that, Matt? Is that just your face?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Okay, the iPhone 6. The inferior iPhone, which was worse in every way except that it had a bigger screen. But with the iPhone 6, you can see it's a much simpler design, right? If you put them side by side. The iPhone 4S was an older generation where they had so many individual pieces that were needed. When you look at the iPhone 6, I mean, look, you had like the back panel, you had a couple of things, but generally speaking, it was all integrated into the actual logic board, and the additional things that you needed to get the iPhone 6 to run are pretty minimal, right? So you've got the camera, you've got the lightning port as well as the speaker assembly, you've got your charger and your headphone jack. I really appreciate the amount of work that goes into building something like a smartphone, but it's not often that you actually get to see what that work looks like. I mean, sure, you can look at a phone, but I mean, from the outside, most phones look almost exactly the same, but when you look at the components and all of the individual pieces and parts that make up something as complex as a smartphone, this gives you a much better understanding of just what it takes, even back almost a decade ago, to build yourself one of the greatest smartphones of all time. Hello, friends. How's this episode of Mystery Check? Don't hit me again! I got flashbacks again. I got flashbacks. Cool. I've used this before. We've done many videos on the Nintendo Switch. A controller update is available. This is an Xbox controller. That was an Xbox controller. Are you kidding me right now? Do you just have a box of Xbox controllers there? Okay. So this, my friends, is the Hori Switch Pad Pro. Full-size controller experience in handheld mode. Now this is, I believe, it is a Nintendo officially licensed product. You know when you got that Nintendo seal of quality, then it means slightly less than nothing, which is always a good sign. I've actually never tried this before. I've seen videos on it. It seems interesting because I will say, I am not a huge fan of Joy-Cons in the handheld configuration, right? I actually do, to be fair, I usually use the Switch Lite instead of the regular Switch, but I'm never a huge fan of the way that any of the Switches feel when you're playing in handheld mode, which for me is all I ever do. It is very rare for me to play the Switch on a TV. I'm almost always playing it handheld. So a larger Switch that is better suited to my giant meat hooks is probably a good thing. So a bunch of thoughts initially. First of all, look at these compared to Joy-Cons, right? So I'm just gonna hold the normal right Joy-Con. Do you see how much bigger this is? I mean, if you find the Joy-Cons to be fine, and these are certainly not wireless, so they're not like a full replacement, sure, great. But I mean, they're much thicker and honestly immediately feel a lot better. So the sticks have a lot more travel to them. And the actual face buttons are much larger, right? Like something like an Xbox or a PlayStation controller would have. What is this? Gaming in-ear monitors? But it's actually for the Switch, or are they just normal headphones? I guess they have a detachable boom mic. Yo, I can go yell at all the 12-year-olds in Fortnite that they suck. I gotta say, I've never seen an in-ear with a boom mic attached. That seems like it's about to be really heavy in my ear. You suck. I gotta say, isn't this kind of a cool look though? Having the boom mic, but without the actual headset. I feel cool right now. Life is up to you. It's not what it does to you, it's what you make of it. So please subscribe to my $99.99 course on self-help and how to look incredibly stylish with this microphone, available at austinevans.xxx. I'll say the headset sounds okay. A little muddy, maybe. Just to make sure that I'm getting a solid test here, I am gonna plug this into the G14. Muddy. Definitely muddy. You know, that's actually something I noticed. They kind of show their like EQ, and the entire EQ is just loud. Like, I don't know if you could see, but like, it's just all really high. They don't sound great. That being said though, I mean, for $30 headphones, they sound fine. Let's actually try that boom mic, see how it sounds.
This is a test of what the audio sounds like from this boom. Is it good? Is it terrible? I have no idea, but you can be the judge, fine viewer. Let me know, does this $30 headset with a super cool boom mic sounds MLG enough for you? Oh wow, that's a reference. I still say MLG regularly, and yet that went out of business like 2014.
I'm gonna say, this is rare for Mystery Tech, I'm gonna say these are both wins. Hori is definitely up there for probably the most comfy way to play the Switch in handheld mode. And this little headset, man, it's not bad. Good job, guys. I'm proud of you. Do you know what today is?
What is today?
Today is the greatest day of your life.
No, it's the greatest day of your life.
Ayo, ayo. Do I get to be Ash again? Or are I just gonna wear a hat and be happy? I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Bah, bah, bah. To catch them is my real test. I've already fucked up the song. You too. So this is one of the Mega Pops. This is the Mewtwo. So on the back, we have Mr. Mime, the wrong choice. Pichu, the okay choice. Vulpix, the very questionable choice.
We have to get more.
What do you mean we have to get more?
There's a whole set we haven't got yet.
There's 582 of these. We don't need 582 Pops. I mean,
Pikachu is the actual Mega.
yeah, you put them side by side, Mewtwo seems much more reasonable. He actually does kind of stand on its own a little bit.
That does seem to scale. Fun fact, Pichu is taller than Mewtwo.
I like how he's just creeping right behind Roboraptor's butt. I mean, that checks out. That seems like where I would hide too. Hello and welcome to Mystery Tech, where today we have coordination and I'm just gonna be over here. So these are headphones, the Sony WF-1000X Mark IVs. Now you might ask yourself, Austin, what happened to the desk? I thought we were watching Mystery Tech, not Mystery Window. And to answer that question, I just feel like sitting down today. These 1000X Mark IVs are actually a pair of headphones that I'm quite excited for. Oh, this is small. This is small. This is a good start. Everyone likes something small in their pants. In comparison, I do happen to have a pair of AirPods Pro on me. And the AirPods case is certainly, I mean, I'll tell you this ballpark, it's a little taller and a little thinner, but I mean, if this fits in my little coin pocket, which I'm very confident will, yeah, look at that. No problem. A lot of paperwork. I don't need that. How much are these 1000X Mark IVs?
$279.
Oh, okay. That's a lot of money.
Well, okay, that's MSRP though. You'll probably find them on sale later in the year.
So when it comes to like in-ear Bluetooth headphones, these are chunky, right? These are definitely big. I will say these do not, with the medium tips, they don't really fit at all. Like it's really bulbous and it just doesn't fit. Let me actually try to go for the smaller tips. I will say though, I've been wearing these for maybe, 5 minutes now? It is starting to be a little uncomfortable in my ears. And this is something that is typically a problem for me personally when it comes to foam ear tips. Just the pressure kind of just irritates my ears a little bit. And there's the secondary issue of these are very large headphones and they're actually a little bit heavy. So I typically like lighter earbuds. I actually like the Beats Studio Buds. I actually like those a lot, not only because of the sound, but also because they're lightweight. So they fit in my ears and I can really wear them for long periods of time. Let's give a little sound check, shall we?
Sure.
Woo! All right, that's a warm, nice sound. That's really nice. You know, it's funny, when you're listening to music, the noise cancellation almost isn't even necessary in a room like this. Same thing, turning ambient sound on. Actually, that is pretty nice. I have nothing to complain about. There's good soundstage. It's a very pleasant sound. It's got good bass, but you're not getting that good bass at the sacrifice of anything else. Like, they're well balanced across the board. They just sound great. I'll get my pre-Mystery Tech stretch in. This is beef jerky. I was literally with you. We bought this at Buc-ee's in Dallas.
Yeah, but shout out to Dallas and Texas for having the best truck stops ever that has also the best beef jerky ever.
Is this really Mystery Tech? It's just Austin eats lunch?
Yeah.
So this is either gonna be the most amazing beef jerky of my life, or Ken has run out of ideas for Mystery Tech.
Both. Are you okay?
Okay, I have a big bite.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, you didn't have to like
I thought it
tank
stopped.
all of that. How's it taste?
Spicy. Pick up.
Nice.
Is there actual Mystery Tech? I can't talk right now. Give me like 2 minutes. 2 minutes before I finish Mystery Tech.
No. Do it now.
Oh, this is a black hat.
Mm-hmm.
What's a USB cable attached to my hat? And a QR code. Oh, it's an LED hat, isn't it? I can't get too excited. I got a mouthful of meat. I'm getting mild flashbacks to when I did the chicken wing PC build with Jake. It's not that hot, but I have literally like nothing in my mouth, so I'm getting a little warm right now.
Man, you are.
It's hot and spicy, Ken. It's not hot. It's not spicy. It's hot and spicy.
You know what? I don't believe you.
How you coming back there?
It was delicious for a second, and now it's just annoying.
You're over here making fun of me. I'm just like sweating a little bit. No. How about you don't? Oh. If you don't give it access to your location, it immediately quits.
Give it access to your location.
What could go wrong? Only this time.
What? Oh no. It probably needs that. You can probably do some weird like visualization effects. Only that time, yeah.
Come on.
It'll also notify you when there's a call. It also wants to relay your photos on the LEDs. That's all it took.
I got a big brain. Wait, here we go. Activate.
Subscribe. Yeah. E or can. Won't. A.
It's the slowest thing ever.
Ford. High. Supra. Great. Oh yeah, you can draw on it. Oh wow. High.
I ran out.
What? That's only half the hat.
Huh? That's my full thing.
That's only half the hat. Wow, this is not good.
This is an auto. I just chose this one. This is just an image.
I love you.
Aww, so
Heart.
sweet. Oh, we can sync it to music. Look, this hat's kind of cool. How much was this particular hat?
I paid $15 for it.
15 bucks? I mean, what's the price for some Jordans? It's more than $15. In fact, Jordans typically, fun fact, cost significantly more than $15.
This was sent to us, by the way. I just figured you would add on to
Did
the
Michael
drip.
send it?
Michael.
Yo, MJ, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I like your shoes.
No, we don't know MJ here. We know a certain Jacques Slade.
Oh! Okay. Wait, are these like some super limited edition custom Jordans?
Custom, yes. I'm sure limited too.
What do the sneaker world and Surface have in common? They're both on the cutting edge of innovation designs. Surface Originals is a 2-episode series hosted by Jacques Slade. So Jacques has a new series. Well, that is very cool. Jacques has been a good friend for a long time. I'm really excited to see what kind gift that he sent across. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love these so much. Ken, you talk about that drip. I got that drip now. Just gonna casually we don't need these anymore. We'll just get rid of those. I'm good. I'm careful. Okay, I'll be careful. Okay. Now you got me all like worried about creasing them. I'm
You should be. They're custom.
just trying to slide on my foot.
Should have just asked Jacques for these myself. I swear to God.
Austin's not worthy. Okay, look, I'm trying my best here. Okay.
Low key having like 20 to 30 pairs of shoes. Actually, not totally crazy.
Excuse me, 20 to 30.
I have 30
Hello,
pairs.
my wife.
What?
I'm gonna carefully stand up so don't crease them.
There you go.
Yeah, boy.
Ooh. There you
Sheesh.
Those actually look pretty good. Look at that.
Love these. Feel rad. I feel like I've just leveled up in coolness. I got a pair of Jordans. I got a pair of custom Jordans. Thanks, Jock. Thanks, Surface Team.